So this week, we take a closer look at the bilateral relationship between Korea and France, marking its 140th anniversary next year. That's why we connect to our culture correspondent, Park Kon-woo, who joins us now from France. Kon-woo, bonjour. Where exactly are you?
Bonjour, Soa and Bella. I am currently in a small village near me, Nice, a major city in southern France. It is a historical Mediterranean city known for its coastline and its long association with many artists and writers as well. And currently I'm actually outside a place called Gite, which is a holiday home or a cottage in France, usually for visitors just like me. During the live show, you might be hearing many roosters cockle-doodle-dooing.
Oh, would love to hear that. I mean, it's probably around 6 a.m. there. That's why it's still dark outside. But Kon-woo, really, Nice is a beautiful cultural hub, right, Bella?
Right. And speaking of culture, so as we're just months away from the 140th anniversary of bilateral relations, what would you say are some culture exchanges that are taking place?
Yes, so Bella, there are several cultural events, especially in the art scene, that are on the way to celebrate the milestone. In France, one standout is an art exhibition called Couleurs de Corée, taking place at the Korean Cultural Center in Paris, showcasing many pieces by Korean artists including Kim Chang-yeol and Park So-woo, renowned figures in Korean contemporary art. The exhibition is hosted through a collaboration among several art organizations from both countries, including the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art Korea and Foundation Fiminco. Already more than 5,000 guests have visited the exhibition so far, and the number is expected to grow as it runs through next August. And next year, another big standout at one of France's largest cultural festivals, the Festival d'Avignon. Korean has been selected as the official guest language, the first time any Asian language has received this honor. And this designation carries great significance as it will put the spotlight on Korean culture through the official invitation of Korean theater, dance, and even performance works. And other than these, many more events are lined up next year to mark the milestone. And it's not just France. In Seoul, a special exhibition is underway at the Seoul Arts Center, featuring artworks by Paul Cézanne and Auguste Renoir from the Musée d'Orsay and Musée de l'Orangerie until late January. It's actually the first time these works have been displayed in Korea, and to ensure their safety, the paintings were even flown in on 4 separate aircraft, showing just how valuable this collaboration is. And an expert I spoke to highlighted the significance of the occasion.
I think for the museum, it's very important to show what they have. They need to bring their art to the world much more than they used to do. Because museum is, you have to go there to see a museum. There is a strong centralization of art in a museum where kind of cemetery, like very dead. And so to bring piece of art outside in the world is to make them reborn.
But it's not just these events that are strengthening the bond between the two countries, as there are more to come. An official at an art gallery based in Paris that I met has hinted at what some of the upcoming collaborations are.
We are currently, working and organizing ourselves on how to potentially be an actor of this, particular celebration next year. Looking to collaborate with local, curators, galleries, finding ways of showing artists with Korean artists, creating bridges between cultures, between continents, bringing together different actors together through art.
And Kon-woo, it's not just the arts field in which we're expecting collaborations. Where else?
Right, so while Korea has currently been dominating with Korean movies and dramas, one French film director says there's more to come between the two countries to work together.
The French embassy recently, I think they organized some meeting between young Korean filmmakers and French producers. So the way is a co-productions between France and Korea. The French industry of film is very famous for very international co-productions, but very few things are made with Korea.
He added he's also currently working with Korean cinema and expects even more projects down the road, especially as both sides are keen on preserving the traditional film industry. And meanwhile, the World AI Film Festival's Seoul 2026, which originally began in Nice, will take place in Seoul next March. Awards will be given in categories, including Best AI Short Film.
Right, and I heard it's not just major cities like Seoul and Paris that are seeing these culture exchanges.
Right. So, what actually surprised me the most is the growing interest in Korean culture across smaller cities in France. Thanks to K-content, more people are learning Korean than ever before. Korean language schools have opened across cities big and small, including a city called Dijon, a city of just 150,000 people.
안녕하세요. 저는 구슬입니다. 저는 10살이에요. I already tried Korean food and I love it. But I want to experience Korean university.
27 years ago, when I first came, nobody really knew about Korea. Now, when we have a Korean food week here, it's one of the most popular events in this city. These days, thanks to K-pop and K-dramas, their pronunciation is good. Now, around 40 schools are learning Korean as either their second or third language. And last year, my fellow teachers and I wrote the first public Korean textbook for high school use.
She added that there will be many cultural events taking place in Dijon each month next year, including the ones related to Korean food and even Korea's Confucian culture. And overall, Korea and France plan to carry their partnership into next year, with President Macron expected to visit Korea by expanding cooperation beyond culture to include science and technology, the economy, and even education, building on the momentum created this year.
All right, Konu, thank you for that extensive coverage all the way from France. Au revoir.
Merci, Konu.
Merci.